We are all loaded up and ready to head to
New Orleans
to sail on board the Norwegian
Getaway
for
Thanksgiving.
We're excited. This is going to be a great trip. You may sail Norwegian all the time. If so, you'll enjoy the series. If you've never sailed Norwegian, buckle up. You are really going to enjoy this. A great ship for families and adults. Mom, we got everything packed up. That was a chore.
All the clothes, all the toys, we're ready to go.
Here we go. Enjoy part one of our vlog. Heading to New Orleans, spending a couple of days in New Orleans, and getting on board the Norwegian Getaway. We are no longer in Arkansas, Beckett. Where are we at?
Mississippi.
We are in Mississippi. Crossed the bridge, the farmland, the heart of America, right? Amanda took a nap. She's now up.
I'm working and eating Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Jackson is coloring, if you can see him back there. Oh, yeah.
And we're headed to Louisiana. About three hours down.
A lot more to go.
Yeah, about 4 hours to go. But in Mississippi. Police escort. We don't get one, but there's maybe a football team or somebody here in Louisiana, 42 strong. That may be a high school football team. It's Friday night, playoff time.
It's got an H on the side of it.
I think it is. I think it's a high school football team getting ready to go play a little football in the playoffs. We don't get a police escort, ever.
You did get a
But
police escort one time.
From the back.
Whenever you got a ticket.
From the back. I got one from the back, not from the front. Oh, gosh. Pretty cool. Here we go, finally in Houma, and you've taken me to the Shack, which I assume is a good place to eat. What are we going to expect?
It's the best seafood that you're ever going to get in Terrebonne Parish. From boiled seafood, fried seafood, you name it, they got it. Dungeness crabs, shrimp, usually crawfish, but there's no crawfish in season right now. About a month and a half, 2 months early for that. Boiled crabs, you name it, they got it.
So you're telling me I should bring my appetite?
Bring your appetite.
Here we go. We're like 40 minutes from New Orleans. It's worth the drive? Is it worth the drive from New Orleans?
Absolutely. You want real Cajun food, get out of New Orleans.
Here we go. Let's go. Well, I've gained some weight from the Shack since I left the truck. That was great. Mike and Michelle did not lie at all. I had the shrimp bowl, shrimp, potatoes, sausage, and corn. Amanda had some crab legs. Kids had some chicken nuggets and fries. It was great.
Michelle had some fish and some gumbo.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to go on a walk. It's past 8 here when we get back to the house. Go on a walk because I ate way too much. But that was great. Mike and Michelle, thank you for the meal. We're going to head back to the house here. We'll go to bed. We'll probably have one more quick little shoot of a video. Wake up tomorrow, and we're going on an Alligator tour. A 3-hour tour. But the Shack, that's pretty cool. Good morning, Islanders. It is November the 23rd, the day before embarkation day. We're excited to cruise tomorrow, but we're going to soak up the sun. And look at this beautiful pool. Mike and Michelle, like, what are you even doing? This is beautiful. It's a little bit chilly. We may still get in there later because that is very inviting. We're gonna enjoy our day today in Houma, Louisiana. Mike and Michelle have an alligator tour planned that we're going to go on. We're excited about that. The kids are a little bit nervous and scared. They don't actually think that we're going to see alligators, but we are. When we come back, we're gonna chill by the pool. We may jump into the pool. And then of course, we're gonna enjoy the night and hop on the Norwegian Getaway tomorrow. Enjoy coming with us. Let's go, let's go. Enjoy this vlog that you're watching, part 1 of our trip here in New Orleans. Time to go on a ride. It's not a cruise ship today, but we've got a sober driver, Mr. Mike, semi from last night, the co-pilot, and that's right, and the second in command. Let's go for a ride. Where are we headed, boys?
Alligator tour!
The boys are really excited about this. Mike and Michelle had scheduled it, then had to cancel midweek because it was going to be too cold.
It's
Now
warmed
it's
up.
And maybe the last one of the season is what they told us with the guy who does it here in town. So we're going to go out on a flat bottom boat,
Ooh.
try to feed some alligators, some chicken,
Is anybody scared?
and no chicken fingers.
Oh, nobody's scared. All right, they're excited.
We're excited about that. Let's go see some alligators. Here we are. We've arrived. The alligator tour begins at the bar. I'm not so sure that's a great idea, but here it is. And there's the boat we're going to go on. Jax, what are you excited to see?
Alligators!
Are you going to try to pet one?
Yes.
No.
Oh my goodness. No way, Jose. Beckett, what about you?
No, I'm not gonna pet one.
You don't see a
I
bald
want to
eagle?
see one.
Oh, a bald
Yeah.
eagle would be cool.
Roughly 2,000 years ago, the Mississippi River used to flow through where the city of Houma sits. But we have hundreds, if not thousands, of man-made canals. She would hunt the alligators, commercial fish for crabs and shrimp, and she would trap the otter, the muskrat, and a nutria for their fur. She spoke multiple languages. She spoke French, Spanish, and English. So most of these homes have water access in their backyard, and water access comes at a premium price. Woo! Give me a tree. You're gonna land in these trees over here. These two eagles are my friend. This is Sonny and Cher. It's pretty easy to see a bird this size flying this close.
Yeah, here he is, left. Okay, Beckett, we're getting started. We just spotted some bald eagles. How'd you like that?
I liked it.
We saw two of them, right?
Yeah.
Right by the boat. Super crazy. Jackson, what did you think of the bald eagles?
Good.
That was so cool, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready to see some alligators?
Yes.
We're gonna see some alligators here in just a second.
The Hansen Canal. We notice the Hansen Canal is much smaller than the Intracoastal. Not near as wide, not near as deep. 6 feet or less deep. So the bigger boats can't travel in these smaller canals because there's less hunting and only on the left-hand side, so less of a chance for us to lose the gators that we feed. Now, I only feed about 10 or 12 different alligators. You gotta remember, there are thousands of them out there. And for the first 5 years. So a 3-foot alligator would be roughly 3 years old. 5-foot alligator, roughly 5 years old. But after that, the growth slows down tremendously. So any alligator over 5 feet, we are just estimating their age. Now, alligators live really about the same life expectancy as humans. They live about 75 to 85 years old. Several specimens living over 100. And they can grow to about 19 foot in length. I don't give new alligators names.
Hey, what's up,
I
Frank?
don't give new alligators names until I've been feeding them for at least a year and a half.
Watch out, Jackson.
Hands up, off the rail. I want to make right before
I'm
you
bringing those. I'm feeding on both sides of the boat.
So cool.
He looks almost fake.
Hey, Beckett,
I know, he's
Jackson,
so.
watch.
Jackson, watch.
He will get his name next spring. And it's because bigger alligators can lure small alligators out of the
What?
What'd you think about the tour?
I liked it.
That was cool. What all did you see?
We saw about 4 alligators and we saw 3 or 4 bald eagles.
And all kinds of birds. That's pretty good for a day that's not even 70 degrees. Didn't think the gators would be out, but they were out and about. It was a ton of fun, and we were happy to share it with you. Now it's lunchtime, right?
Yeah.
And then dinner time. And then tomorrow morning.
The cruise ship.
That's right. Mark, what a day. That was awesome.
Oh, thank you all for coming. I'm so glad y'all enjoyed it.
Hospitality is off the charts, as always, here in Louisiana. You shared some of your history of the business, your father, and your mother running the business. Tell us a little bit really quick about the history of why this is so important to you and to keep it going.
You know, one, because it's a family business. And two, my grandmother started this whole thing. And she started this. She was a woman working in a man's world, which made it even more original. She's a tough woman. You want to cross her, that's for sure. And you know, the legacy is the big thing. You know, like I said, my grandmother built this from scratch. She started with a boat that sat 1 person.
Wow. And
took out 1 person at a time. Eventually had a couple boats that sat 6 people at a time. And eventually built it to where she had 4 boats that sat 18 at a time.
Wow.
So, you know, really started from nothing.
Yep. Yep. And how often do you go out? Is it every day when it's in season?
Generally, from Mardi Gras through about November, Thanksgiving, we stay pretty busy. The only reason I almost don't go out is if it rains.
Yeah.
Or I take a day off. Other than that, I'm just out here about every day.
That's awesome. Annie Miller's Swamp Tour.
Yes.
That's how we can find you.
Annie Miller Swamp Tours.
Phone number? Or
phone numbers all on our Facebook page, website, Instagram page. The website's getting rebuilt. I wish it was a little better right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got plenty of pictures. But yeah, call for reservations. Some days you can get reservations day of, but we often recommend calling ahead of time.
That's right. So many of you come to New Orleans to cruise. You want to be on the water. You want to see wildlife. This is something you can do that you're going to be told all kinds of history. You're going to be kept safe. You're going to be treated right. And you're going to be able to see things that you want to see that you won't see at home. So
that's it.
Look it up. Let's go. Come here a day or two before your cruise and enjoy it. Okay, Mr. Mike, where are we at now?
Famous Boudreaux and Thibodeau's Cajun restaurant. We're going to see the alligator inside called Gaston, and we got some good eating here. A lot of Cajun recipes and a lot of good Cajun food.
So not like chicken and fries. We're not going to have chicken and fries.
No chicken and fries.
Let's go see what they got.
You want to go no sauce?
Here we go.
Look at the inside of it.
Alligator bites, boudin balls,
Crawfish kickers.
crawfish kickers.
Okay,
Tell us what you think. We went on the alligator tour.
And now you're eating an alligator. This should be good. You're just trying the crust. Get bite into it.
It's like a chicken nugget.
They wouldn't sell them here if they weren't good.
Always thinking hard. The eyebrows.
Good.
Down.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
What are we doing?
Chicken nuggets.
It's weird to think about it, but it tastes good.
It's weird to think about, but it tastes good. Let me just say this, Boudreaux and Thibodeau know what they're doing. Dinner was great here. The kids got alligator heads. Now we're getting in the truck, headed home, and ready to cruise tomorrow morning on the Getaway. We have had a day full of alligators and surprises. We ate some alligator. We saw some alligator, and we fed alligator on our tour, and the boys wanted to do one more thing with the alligator whenever we left the restaurant, which was...
Get one.
Look at the alligator heads on those two things. Oh my goodness. The teeth on that, and they get to take it home. It's been a great couple of days.
It has been. We had some great food.
In Houma, but it's coming to an end. We hope that you enjoyed part 1 of the vlog. When we wake up tomorrow, we will begin part 2. So seek out that video.
Tomorrow is cruise day.
On board the Norwegian Getaway, November 24th, sailing for Thanksgiving. We're excited about it. Hope that you enjoyed this vlog, and we will see you on part 2.